Welcome back to Whose Line Is It Anyways, the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. Okay, this is going to be a really fun one. Jesus of Suburbia, Green Day, The Monster, the whole GD thing, the whole thing for Jaxie T and Benny McGee. That rhymes. This song's really fun. I have played and performed this song with so many kids that I happen to just know this one like the back of my hand. Okay. The real challenge would be trying to get this done in less time than the song is long. I don't know if that's possible. We'll see. Power chords. There's only like 5 or 6 chords in this song, and there's a couple of neat little things that I'll show you too. But so let's review our Grandma Always Brings, Crappy Deviled Eggs, the first 3 dots on the E and the A string, so you can locate your root notes. For instance, the first power chord is C sharp, so we're going to find C, right? Grandma Always Brings Crappy, and then we're going to go sharp, 1 higher. You can do 2-note power chords, you can do 3-note power chords. I don't care, do whatever you want, but you're going to go C sharp, A sharp, we're just going to call them all sharp, regardless of what's right and wrong. Down to F sharp, and G sharp. Do an epic slide here. Next part, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, right? And then C sharp, G sharp, F sharp. And then you do that whole thing over again. Here we go, F sharp, G sharp, and Don't Believe in Me, and then it's Baba O'Reilly, right? And then there's the drummy doodly doodly part. Yeah, I thought perhaps that maybe Green Day detuned because they often do, but I checked a live version and sure enough, they're on the 4th fret to start. So we should be in standard tuning, and we are. Awesome. Next part. Yeah, no way we're going to do it in 9 minutes if I keep playing along, but this is a fun song, so I might not be able to be stopped. Okay, with the boom-a-da-boom, boom-a-da-boom parts, it's going to be, starts the same, C sharp, A sharp, F sharp, G sharp. So same as the very first part, right? But the second time, C sharp, F, now A sharp, G sharp, hang on to F sharp, and land on G sharp. Now the bass in the whole bit when you're like goes that F to F sharp. So if you want, you can do that while you're doing the chord. If you want. Alright, center of the earth at the parking lot. I like to switch to whole entire major and minor chords here because there's like a piano going, right? And it's a bit softer of a feel. So C sharp major, if you want. If you don't, keep playing the power chords, that's okay. But C sharp major is 4, 6, 6, 6. At the center of the earth. And then flat your root by 1. Everything else stays the same. You do the same thing if you were doing a power chord. Right? And then A sharp minor, 6, 8, 8. Or just the power chord. And G sharp major, same shape, but add the middle finger on the G string, 5th fret. So, C sharp, flat the root, A sharp minor, G sharp major, F sharp. The motto was just a lie, G sharp, and that's that part. Damned, A sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, then A sharp, no one, G sharp seems to F sharp, and again, A sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp. And then it does that whole duo again, but I like, to help me remember this part, I think of a T, and right, sort of like a T. Maybe that's helpful. There's that single note guitar that goes along with the piano in the soft part. Do 9, 9, 11, 9, 8, 8, 9, 8, 6, 6, 8, 6, 4, so. Might not have been so many hammer-on pull-offs, but the fancier the better, in my opinion. Now, of course, the last time it goes, it hangs on the F sharp before it goes to the I don't care part. G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Of course, there's the lead line, which is D6, G6, D6, and now it sounds like they slide all the way up to G10, 8, 6, and then B7, 6, G8, 6, 8, and then B9, so. And then after we're finally convinced that he doesn't care if we don't care, it's so. Right. Last time. F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, just once, and then A, G sharp, C sharp. So, I don't care if you don't care. When everyone's so full of poop, the bass player is just playing C sharp, so you could go and then A, G sharp. I don't believe you got done with your. Go down to F sharp. G sharp, C sharp, G sharp. 2, 4, 4, 4, 2. And then stop there and go, I don't care. F sharp, G sharp, C sharp. And then the last time on C sharp. On G sharp for the next part. Alright, so we landed on G sharp, and the bass is chugging away on G sharp, and then you just hit a staccato to C, 3rd fret of the A string, C sharp, then G sharp, D sharp. Does that happen once or twice? You could kind of chug away and accentuate until it really does just chug away. I like to do the oohs on the guitar. Ooh, B string 9, 8, 11, 8, and then 9, 9, 8. All right, so coming out of that part. sharp, ba-dum, 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 F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, ba-dum, 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 and then those chords, but fly away on them. G sharp, F sharp, C sharp. Not quite sure how that part connects with the next part. Let me check. Yeah, so you do the C sharp, and then the first note of the next part is C sharp, and I leave behind D sharp. Like that, but there's another guitar doing another thing that's a little more fancy there. It's neat listening to this, not through the ears of someone who's going to teach it to kids, but through the ears of someone who's trying to teach it to you. You might be a kid. you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to check on that, or at the very least an adult kid. Yeah, it's C sharp, but we're going to do an A shape. So 6 on D, G, B, and just fly away on that. And then D sharp is 2 frets higher, but we're going to add the sus4 in on the B string. The B string is going to go up to 9 sometimes. I leave behind this hurricane. And I suppose you could combine both of those by playing the root 5 major bar chord and adding that B string 9th fret. But the very last time coming out of that, it goes G sharp, F sharp, C sharp. Just, throws that part in the end of it there. So, and then it does a D sharp octave chord. So go to your D sharp power chord on the 6th fret of the A string and take your ring finger off, and now we've just got 2 D sharps, and it's all F sharp, C sharp. Twice, or however many times. I just like doing that. Look how neat that is. This is when we play G sharp, we've got a G sharp and a D sharp. So the chord on the arrangement would say G sharp still. We're just playing 2/5 out of that chord. Not 2/5 of the chord, 2 of the root 5th octave of 5th, right? And then that brings us to the solo. Woo! We failed doing it before the song was over, by the way. Oh well. The first half of the solo is all done on the G string. You can use one finger if you want. Start on 5, go up to 8, 6, 10, 6, 8, and then 6, 5, 3, 6, 3, 5. The second half, the epic part of the solo, is not as hard as it seems. You're thinking about the C sharp, D sharp section when we did the A shapes, maybe. So we're doing almost the same thing. Put your pointer finger on B and G6. Put your middle finger on B7 and pull it off. And then pluck the G string. And then do the exact same move, but on the 9th fret of the B string. And that's half of it. Slide up 2 frets, do the exact same thing. One more time. And then he doesn't feel any pain, he won't apologize. F minor. Do it up high because it's a piano. 8, 10, 10, 9. D sharp major, G sharp major, C sharp major, C sharp major again, D sharp major, G sharp, 16th fret of the E string. It's a G sharp chord. 3rd fret of the E string is G, right? Out of your G chord, you recognize it. Which means 15th fret of the E string is G, because 12 is 0, which means 15 is 3, and G sharp is 1 fret higher than that. and the second time is just a little bit different. C sharp, D sharp, G sharp, C sharp, C sharp, D sharp. It's the same, except F minor becomes C sharp the second time. And it ends with the thing we've been doing for the last 45 years. Until it chimes in with its, double fifth thing, D sharp octave chord. Twice. And it ends on G sharp. Now we've done Jesus of Suburbia. I made up 2 silly Jesus of Suburbias. Would you like to hear them? You can't say no, because I'm a video. You might have heard these before. I'm the son of mom and dad, who each had their own mom and dad, who had a mom, who had a mom, who was your great-great-great-grandma. She had a grandma of her own. She did not live alone. She had a house and home with your great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. The greats all work there, that's why I'm so proud of that one. And the other one's about, your mother owns a pirate store, where she sells things pirates adore, like eye patches, and peg-a-legs, and other pirate things. She's also in a book club. They read so clean and scrub-a-dub with soapy soap and shampoo-y poo. And they'll read their books to you. And there's nothing quite so clean as those kind ladies who read. But they'll stop at chapter 3 because it's time to go to sleep. Here comes the punchline. So they can wake up early the next morning and open the pirate store. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for the fun request. That was a big one. See you next time with more stuff. Thanks for being here. Goodbye.